Hey everybody, this is Chris Farrugia, Ordinary Person, and I am in Indio, California. I have questions here from my kids at Hillsides. Hey you guys, how's it going? Wanted to take some time with my friends here and answer your questions. The Super 8 is decorated really nice, and I thought it'd be a great time to answer your questions. So the first question is from Abel. How can you bike around the world when there are oceans? Well, originally I wanted to try to take a ship, like a cargo ship. But then as I started investigating, I found out that you could sometimes spend 3 weeks out in the port just trying to get in, and I wouldn't want to lose that time. So I had to fly, and plus I'll probably just rest on the plane. Do you get tired? That's another question from Abel. You know, I do, and when I get tired I make sure I rest, because if I'm tired then I'll run risk of falling off the bike or running over something just because I wasn't fresh. Okay, Skyline, what inspired you to bike around the world for Hillsides? Well, I researched children that I wanted to try to raise money for, and when I pulled up Hillsides and saw you guys, I knew you were the ones that I wanted to raise money for and get to know personally. And that's why it really means a lot for me to answer these questions for you guys, and when I did the presentation back at the school. So that's why I picked you, because you're special, and it's my pleasure. How long will you ride each day? Mondo. Sometimes I'll ride 20 miles, sometimes, like in the next 2 days, I have a 40-mile ride coming up and a 50-mile ride coming up. So I'll ride 20. When I get on the other side of Phoenix, I have a 64-mile one day ride coming up. So it's hard for me to know. I do it according to where my stops are. How many sponsors do you have, and who are your sponsors? This is by Taylor. Hey Taylor, how's it going? So far I'm my sponsor. I've been paying for everything myself. As I expressed for you guys, to you guys, my parents were in an automobile accident last year, and suddenly I found myself as a person without parents, and that's why I focused on, children who don't have the luxury or the love of parents in their life. And it's been hard for me to get sponsors, because I think people want to see if I'm actually going to do it or not. Well, here I am. I'm doing it, and hopefully I'll get some help. And I have had people help me along the way. I had a nice gentleman I met, and we started talking, and he reached in his pocket and gave me $2. So that was a gesture of kindness. Well, I'm not going to get to the rest of the questions this time. I'm going to do one more. How long have you been biking? Skyline, I started March of 2011, and that's when I started on a borrowed bicycle with my blue jeans and hiking boots at 6 miles. So by October, I was up to being able to do 65 miles. So it just goes to show you, if you really want to do something bad enough, just stick with it. So, by the way, I wanted to introduce my helper. This is Stanley. Santa has elves. Well, I have these little moose guys, that are my helpers. I have 3 of them. This one, his name is Stanley. He's got a twin brother, Joe. He's still back in the hotel room. He's sleeping. I just didn't want to bother him for the interview this time, but next time I'll see if he'll get up and join us. And I have Morris. He's attached to my handlebars, and he's my cameraman. So from Stanley and I, and Joe and Morris, Merry Christmas, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? See you down the road.